Alright guys, we are off on another adventure today. It is Sunday, December 22nd. Right around 11 o'clock, we're getting a late start today. Kind of shooting for La Pine. We'll go spend some laps up there if we can get there and there's not a bunch of snow. At the very least, we're just going to go for a drive. Kind of a chill day. Like I said, I'm getting a late start. The plan for today was to go to High Des, but I was tired. I did not want to get out of bed this morning. I slept till 8, which put me a little behind the 8 ball to get up to High Desert. I didn't have the bikes loaded up or the van ready to go, so sat on the couch for a little while, drank some coffee, figured I'd just go up to the peak today. In the long run, I just simply did not want to go up there. Did not want to go up there and deal with all the people, so here we are, headed out to La Pine. 11 o'clock. We're not going to get a lot of riding done today, but make something happen. Brought the 300 out for its second ride. It's been a while. Just, you know, the weather's been affecting me quite a bit as far as how much riding I'm getting done, and I'm trying to get some woods riding in as well. Really want to get back into racing some wood stuff. OMRA series, from what I'm hearing, is sounding pretty good as well, so excited about that. But yeah, let's get this adventure started. We've got a couple hour drive, and I'll see you there. Alright guys, here we go. We're back at it. Heading up to La Pine, Oregon. Roslund OHV. It's been a minute since I've been up here, but it's a pretty fun place to ride. That being said, I've never actually ridden here. Done a couple races here. Figured we'd come up and try something different today. Alright guys, we're here. We made it. Roslund OHV. There's more snow on the ground than I expected, but I think it's rideable. I mean, we drove a long ways. We're going to make it happen. It's currently raining a little bit. I'm not excited about that either, but I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Something else to do. Something a little different. Yeah, let's get out there. We'll go send it. Yes, the weather was not what I anticipated up here. Definitely hoping for blue skies and some sun. No, in all seriousness, I knew it wasn't going to be amazing. It was supposed to be 46, 47 with a chance of showers. I knew there would be some snow on the ground and probably some standing water. I don't know. I just wanted to ride up here. I've been trying to get up here for a few months, really, and just picked a bad day to come out, to be honest with you. I mean, some of this stuff looks pretty good, but there was just kind of a constant drizzle in this first session as I'm trying to figure out, you know, kind of what the course is looking like. There were a few other people here, so I wanted to make sure that I was not getting in their way or heading the incorrect direction as for what they were doing. But lots of standing water and quite a bit of ice, unfortunately. That was kind of a bummer. I did hit the ground right off the bat. And, yeah, kind of jacked my wrist up a little bit. Kind of set the tone for the day, which was not really what we were shooting for. But what can I say? We're out here, we're riding dirt bikes. We're on a 2-stroke, which, well, I don't know, that's almost the perfect scenario right there, other than the weather. Like I said in my last video, I really have kind of become a little more of a fair weather rider. As I've gotten older, I don't love this. I definitely don't like to see snow and ice on the ground. That is not my thing, because inevitably I'm going to hit the ground. And that ice is hard, so yeah, I was really looking forward to just riding at a different spot.
And this one came to mind, and it's a little less than 3 hours from my house. Basically, I drove for about 6 hours and rode for 2, roughly. I'd much rather come out here and maybe camp overnight and get a full day in, but this is a great place, in my opinion, to practice for, you know, some off-road racing that we got coming up. It's got a lot of rollers, a lot of whoops. Sandy, I mean, you can kind of make whatever you want out here. Just not the best weather overall for me. Although we do race in this stuff, so you know, you got to practice in it too. But yeah, for me, when the weather's like this, I just can't get into any kind of flow. Still trying to learn the bike for sure. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. Still feels like a KTM 2-stroke. Bike runs really crisp. Just got a little bit of a hiccup off the bottom, but not bad. Oh, here's some of that ice. Kind of where I hit the ground too.
Icy.
So this is a little different section here.
There's so much no traction out here right now.
But yeah, it's kind of a fun little turn track. If I could have kind of hit my lines a little better. With the moisture in the air, rain coming down, it made it very difficult to, you know, vision was an issue, and that obviously
the ground underneath is frozen.
Made hitting your lines pretty tough. Just trying to put it all together. This is somebody else's kind of layout. It's a pretty good one, but I can't get too far back. I think it continues on and goes on for quite a ways. It's pretty awesome, but I'm trying to stay out of the snow and ice. Yeah, I definitely feel like the that first 2 or 3 inches of ground was thawed out, but underneath it, it really did feel like there was frozen parts of it.
Oh yeah, it's so fucking slippery, dude.
Yeah, we're kind of able to put something together, make it work. It's not perfect, but we'll kind of link up some sections. It's pretty short. But pretty fun. Still had a good time. But you could do this out here for days. You could make all kinds of turn tracks. It'd be a good place to go.
I think we're riding on ice, literally.
That's all those guys that this is in their backyard. Kind of get it all of themselves for the most part. It's not really a big destination place to go ride your dirt bike. But it's pretty fun. There's some big jumps out here. There's some kind of freestyle type stuff out here. People still got some carpet down over the top of it to keep too big of holes getting formed in them. That, of course, isn't really my thing, especially on a day like today. And this was kind of a last-minute decision to come out here as well, so I did text my wife, let her know where I was going. And there were a few other people out here, but, man, if something went wrong out here, it could have been one of those scenarios, so you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be said. I was taking it easy as I could. I feel like I'm getting tired too quick too. I'm not able to really push through much. I don't know, we'll figure it out. .300 is a fun bike so far. She still needs some tweaking to be perfect for me. And of course I did not check fork pressure when I started today. I planned on it, but it was raining. I barely got gas in the bike before I took off. And I did feel like the rear suspension was a little taller in the rear. So it's definitely overpowering the fork with the rear. The bike wasn't perfectly balanced for sure. Wasn't too far off, but it definitely felt like it was off a little bit. This bike is just like my 250XC. It will carve an inside line. It's pretty cool. So slippery, man. Really? Sorry, as soon as I do any editing, these cats and dogs that I have in this house decide it's playtime. So you may be able to hear them in the background. And I'm not going to start those over, so we're just going to wing it. This is kind of the other side of the pit. It's raining pretty good now. You can see it on the camera lens. You can also notice that the microphone for the camera is kind of going in and out as it fills up with water. So, not perfect conditions, but this is real life, so. I'm first and foremost a dirt bike rider. The filming and editing and all that stuff comes second. I'm not trying to make perfect cinema style movies. I'm just trying to show you some dirt bike stuff. But I think this is a perfect segue into our new segment, A Lap of Silence, starting now. And that will pretty much do for a lap of silence, other than the cats and the dogs in the background. Like I said, man, this is real life. I could start this over, I could edit a bunch of stuff out, I could do some stuff here, I could do some stuff there, but we're just gonna run with it. Oh. Anyhow, earlier on I had said I've never really ridden here. I have raced a couple of off-road events here. I think 2022 I raced a Fire Mountain Sprint Enduro. In 23 I raced the Fire Mountain Hero Scrambles GP event. It was a good time, and that's how I know about this place and why I'm back out here now. I think it's, I don't know, I think I could have some fun riding my dirt bike out here. Plus it's always good just to get out and ride somewhere else, right? I've got my local spots that I ride at a lot. Yeah, it's just nice to get out, get in some different dirt. Plus I'm still trying to learn this bike, so got a long way to go, but we are getting there. I am going to strangle this cat. I'm just joking, I'm not going to strangle the cat. Anyhow, if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. And I think I'm going to sign out for now. So thanks for watching, and until the next one, I'm out. Well, it's been pretty much a bust day. It's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up before I end up hurting myself. It's getting dark, kinda. Darkish, kinda. And, definitely less fun being had now than there was.
Alright guys, so that's a wrap for Lapine. Ended up kind of being a bit of a bust today. Just weather didn't cooperate. I was trying to avoid this really, but it didn't work out. It is obviously raining. You can hear it in the van. We're loaded up, ready to go home. Got a couple hours of riding in. Not good riding, to be honest with you. It was just, I couldn't find a flow. Hit an ice patch right off the bat. Of course, first 5 minutes of being here. And I was going slow because I realized it was ice pretty quick and hit the ground. Didn't have the camera on, I don't think, but hit the ground and kind of tweaked my wrist a little bit. It's fine, but it was sore. Just kind of cold and rainy, and if it wasn't raining it was drizzly, so it's like I couldn't keep the goggles clear, couldn't keep anything clean, couldn't really get any type of flow on the bike. Riding the 300, it felt like the ground was frozen underneath the top layer of loose stuff, because it looks like it's just loose, almost a sandy type of thing, but it's weird. It felt, you'd break through that top layer and it felt like you would just be sliding around all over the place. So still fun. Definitely picked the wrong day to come out here, but it was definitely better than sitting on the couch. I mean, dirt bikes are awesome. Kind of broke my own rules. The weather said that it was supposed to be 46, 47 for a high out here today with a chance of rain, and of course, by the time I get here, the van said it was 37. So yeah, not my favorite type of weather to ride in. You'll see from the video there was snow on the ground and all that. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much and rattle along here. I gotta drive home. Hopefully we won't run into a bunch of snow, but we'll see. We definitely had some snow, and on the way over, not actively snowing, but snow on the ground. So let's get out of here before it gets too dark and miserable and turns into a really adventure that we really don't want it to be. Anyhow, we'll see you at the next one.